Alright, guys, I still have a little over an hour until I have to go to my dentist appointment. So, I decided that I'm gonna do Animal Parade. You know, there's more to uncover in that game, and as of recording this, I actually recorded the ending of Tree of Tranquility yesterday. However, it is not the last part. There is still stuff I want to do in that game. So, no, it's not the finale. However, I am more in the mood to do Animal Parade. Because even though I love Tree of Tranquility, Animal Parade is the better of the two. So, yeah. But yeah, I can keep this going for a little over an hour, I'd say. Alright, as you can see, I haven't gone to bed. I decided not to go to bed, so we're gonna do it now. There. Okay, good. Some decent money. Okay, good. He should tell us that the bridge is fixed. So, yep, that's our next. That's next on the agenda. Going to Garmin Mines and seeing the Harvest Goddess. I'm probably gonna buy some more seeds too today because I have more money. I had to spend the majority of the other money I had on bows, so I couldn't buy as much seeds. I know it seems tedious, but I can speed up thanks to the magic of the tab key. But yeah, it may not seem like it, but I am a bit stressed out from my appointment because I do worry about like getting a bad report or whatever, and then my dad and my grandma getting upset with me. Like, I love them and all, but they do tend to get upset, very upset when it comes to that. And I think I mentioned it in my last night's Tree of Tranquility recording, but yeah. There are just like a lot of Banes working against me. But yeah, you can pick berries, herbs, mushrooms. But yeah, we actually cannot see the Harvest Goddess quite yet. You'll see what I mean. We can go to the Garmin Mines, but because the bridge is fixed, but Yeah, yeah, yeah. I get it, I get it. But luckily, you do not have to go through you do not have to actually have to wait and bring the bear a bunch of food. We just need to... Hold on. First, we need to go in here. Then a bunch of animals are going to get pissed off. Then we need to go to Hamilton and help... Wait, I don't even know if we need to go to Hamilton. I think we just need to go to... We can just go to Dale first. I think we can skip Hamilton. Good, because I don't want to have to go all the way to Harmonica Town just to come back to Garmin Mines. So, yeah, hopefully we can just talk to Dale when the Carpenters opens. Then, like, we're gonna have to visit a few places, and eventually, finally, we'll go, like, we'll be told to go to Owen, and he'll give us the whistle. Please, I mean, well... You know, you would think you would have to talk to Kane, because he seems to be the animal expert in, you know, in these two Harvest Moon games, Animal Parade and Tree of Tranquility. But nope, Dale. He does have a pet dog. Alright. And yep, you were right, Green Ethan. The time in this game does go by a lot slower than it does in Tree of Tranquility. Yeah, see, there's his dog. This isn't the actual scene. We have to actually go and talk to him after this. This is just the introductory scene. Yeah, I am gonna get some barn upgrades eventually. Yep, Luke. Yeah, he went to Fugue Forest. Yep. We're gonna have to go in there eventually. In fact, there's gonna be a couple of reasons why we're gonna need to go in there. One of them is to collect the lumber and material stone. The other is, well, you will see. But you noticed that there is a witch on the book cover of my fanfiction on Wattpad. Yeah, we're gonna have to go through that point to get to her. Sorry, I don't know if you hear that, but I'm itching. And I also want to apologize if you guys can hear my mouse clicking. Yep, Boss is his dog's name. If you see my son, tell him to come home. His name is Luke. Yeah. It'll be a bit before we meet him, though. Can you calm down, Finn? Yeah, I'm gonna make Finn an annoying little turd in my fanfiction. But yeah, this part won't be uploaded until after I upload the ending video of Tree of Tranquility. Not the finale of the Let's Play, but, you know, the end of the main game. Because like I said, there's still quite a bit of stuff I still want to do, so... No, the Let's Play isn't finished, just the storyline itself, so worry not. I just wanted to do this game today because I was more in the mood. Yeah, he's gonna try to give us the whistle, but he's gonna realize he doesn't have it. I think he, like, dropped it accidentally somewhere, and then Owen somehow ended up with it. Yeah, I didn't get much sleep. On days I have, like, appointments and stuff, like, it's usually hard for me to sleep very well. Yeah, we can actually use it too to teach pets new tricks. I've never actually been able to adopt a pet in this game because it is a tedious process. But I've always wanted to adopt the snake, to be honest. I mean, don't worry, I don't want a pet snake in real life, but in this game, I think it would be interesting. Yeah, unfortunately, we can't just go straight to Owen. We have to go to the general store. You know, we have to make a couple of stops, but until we can finally go to Owen. Oh. But yeah, I knew this would be a good way to kill time. Just, you know, playing a fun game and talking to you guys. Believe me, it goes by fast when I do these recordings. Now, I can obviously just do them, like, anytime. As long as, you know, I have, like, free time during the day, which is pretty much 99.999% of the time, unless I have to, like, go on vacations where I'm not able to record. You know, I pretty much have free time. Even if I'm, like, busy for a portion of the day, that doesn't mean I'm going to be busy, like, you know, for the whole day, so it's very easy for me to find time to record these videos. However, like, on days that I have appointments to go to, those are definitely the best times to do them, because, you know, it kills time, because a lot of times, like, I'm just kind of waiting and waiting and waiting until it's time for me to go, so, yeah. And then, you know, not tomorrow, but next Thursday, you know, a week from now, it'll be the same deal, except I don't have a dentist appointment. I have a DPS appointment, because we're gonna hopefully get my ID. Yeah, my dad finally. I talked about this, and my Tree of Tranquility. I think it was actually last night's Tree of Tranquility video. Maybe it was the previous one, I don't know, but I've talked about it in a few of the... No, yeah. Can't remember if it was last night's or the night before's, but yeah, I did say that he finally made the appointments, and they're on June 12th. But yep, Castanet. But yeah, I'm a little worried about that one too, but at least I don't have to worry about people getting mad at me, so I'm not as nervous, but I'm just worried that they won't give me the ID, which hopefully they'll be considerate and they'll be like, yes, she's 27, because, you know, I'm still 26, but, you know, it's almost my birthday. I'm gonna be 27, so this coming Monday, and by the time that appointment gets here, you know, it'll be after my birthday, and, you know, they will hopefully understand that I'm gonna be needing an ID. Yeah, I have to ring the red bell first before we can meet her. Yeah, she actually went... Alright, I'll show you here in a bit, because we're gonna need to go to the mines anyway to meet Owen. But yeah, I'm probably gonna do the same thing today and next week on Thursday. I'm gonna record Animal Parade before, you know, I have to go to my appointments. You know, like I said, today it's dentist. Next week is hopefully for my ID. And then, you know, when I get back, I'll do a Metopia episode where I'll update you guys. Thankfully, I don't think my parents will have to go to Abilene or to New Mexico until the week after my birthday. You know, that will probably be the earliest they go. Because my dad told me that if my grandma is feeling better, like, we're just gonna do my birthday over there, so regardless, hopefully I don't have to worry about the dog jacking up my birthday. It'll be next week at the earliest. You know what I mean, the week after my birthday. Oh wait, I forgot, I have to talk to her about the whistle. And yeah. So, when I do today's Metopia episode, I'm probably just gonna talk about dentist appointments. I'll talk about how today went, you know, how today's appointment went. And then, you know, next Thursday's Metopia video, because I plan to do one next Thursday too, I'll talk about how the ID situation went. Huh. So there is a good chance Simon ended up with it. Interesting. Well, I mean, Owen was the last person to end up with it, but Simon, you know, I think it got passed down some between these people. But yeah, as you notice, you just kind of go from, you know, right to left. Now we'll go to Julius. Then we'll have to talk to him about the whistle. Then I think he's gonna tell us to talk to the blacksmith, and finally he'll tell us to talk to Owen. Yeah, we're gonna get this sorted out too. Hopefully, maybe in this episode, if I still have time, we'll try to talk to Mira about coming back to work at the accessory shop. Yeah, Mira's husband was his boss. Yeah, thankfully, this doesn't actually happen. As long as it just won't be functional until we talk to Mira. I'm guessing it's the red bell that's tied to the mines, because you need to ring the red bell to go in one of the mines. Plus, we actually have to go in the mines for the red bell quest, so yeah. We're gonna need to bring Ramsey some ores and stuff. We're gonna get that sorted out. No thanks, I'm a rancher. Yeah, plus you can't just give it away. I think Mira should, yeah, we'll get Mira back in here. Yeah. I don't know Julius. With a with some good convincing, I think I can tell her. Yeah, probably. Did he have it appraised? Oh yeah, he brought me an orange whistle. Yep. Simon ended up with it. Oh, okay, that makes sense. So, Dale, after Dale lost the whistle, Simon ended up with it, then he gave it to Chloe. You should ask the blacksmith. Chloe is the little girl who lives there. Yeah, and then Owen took it. Yeah, because I remember him saying Owen took it, and from can't speak, from Chloe, because animals were coming after her. I see. So it did get passed down a little bit. I'm trying to decide if I want to buy some lettuce or if I want to wait, because we're gonna probably need lettuce. Well, or tomato, or pumpkin, or buckwheat, but I want to try to keep it, depending on what season we're in, but I want to try to keep it with the lettuce. Yeah, plus yeah, and I'll probably just wait till a little bit later to buy it. Yeah. And just kind of buy crops to grow and sell on my own means, because we're going to need to make a certain amount of money to expand the marimba farm. Because we're going to need corn, but they don't sell it at the start of summer unless you have, like, you've sold enough from, like, spring. So, yeah. It's similar to Tree of Tranquility. You have to sell a certain number, get a certain amount of G from the crops, for example, for Marimba Farm or Souffle Farm in Tree of Tranquility's case, to add more variety to their selection. Yep, we're gonna talk to him here in a bit. Makes sense. Hopefully we can just meet him at the entrance or the surf or whatever, cuz we're going to need a hammer to go down deeper. Okay, good. Yeah, and his grandson. Yep, that should be the hammer. But we might have to go down to talk to them, or talk to him, but at least we got the hammer. Alright, so this one, we can't go on this one yet. We need to ring the red bell. But we can go in this one. This has 30 floors, but we can only go through the first 10 floors until we ring the red bell. Then the rest of the 20 floors will open up. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. Unfortunately, we can't even access the red bell right now. But eventually, Owen will smash the boulder, and then we'll be able to access it. Yeah, see? Yay! But after we talk to the Harvest Goddess, we should be able to. Access the bell frame. Frowny face. Yes, dance. You squirrel. They like it, yep. Can do. There we go. Now they're happy. Aw, Oreo rabbit. Ah, we forgive you. I understand. Calm down, calm down. Oh yeah, the good news is we get a power berry. Yep, power berries are in this game too. Yep, the elements. Water, fire, earth, and wind. Yep, elements. There's only 4 elements, but there's an extra bell. The red one's in Garmin Mines. The purple one's at the church. Yeah, the church in Harmonica Town. The blue one is at the Watery Cave, which is also in Harmonica Town. The yellow one is at Flute Fields, and the yellow and the green one is at Flute Field. Ones are at Flute Fields. The green one is in the Windmill, at the Horn Ranch area, and then the green one is, and then the yellow one is the Marimba Farm area. Sorry, it automatically went through the bell stuff, so it got ahead of me. Leave it to me. Yep, and that does the same thing. It increases your maximum stamina and makes your stamina bar longer and has more max energy. Unfortunately, some of the bells are missing, but I've played this game time and time again, Maureen, so I know where they are. In human time, that would be from about 6 in the morning to 6 in the evening. Yeah, but in this game, it's 6 to 18 o'clock, because this game uses, like, military time, as you have noticed in the last part. Yeah, I am actually going to go through the bells for Green Ethan. The 5 bells are Alan's bell, Ben's bell, Colin's bell, Darren's bell, and Edge's bell. Which bell would you like to learn about? Let's go through them. Yep. Unfortunately, that was blocked off, but by a boulder, but Owen was trying to smash it. Yeah, and she'll tell us where to go, too. Well, sometimes. Yeah, that's the windmill. Yeah, you see, that one's not an element. That one's just more of the peace, love, harmony among the townspeople. Bell. Yeah, we can't ring Edge's bell until we ring the other bells. It's like the rainbows. We have to do the first 4, and Edge is like the last one we do. Yep. Alright. Okay, good, and that power berry maxed out my stamina. Good. Yeah, this house is not in good shape. Neither are the barn and the coop, but they're functional. But yeah, we'll go and buy some more seeds. Because I need to get a head start on getting enough money together for the expansion. Alright. We'll just buy more. We don't have potatoes. What? Alright. Yeah, we don't have much of a selection. Lettuce, like I said, I'll save for later. We'll keep it. Huh. Yeah, there's trophies in this game. Oh my goodness, this game is insane. Alright. Yeah, sorry, Ethan. As much as I love cherry blossoms, they're just getting in the way. I mean, they do actually bear cherries in the summer, but I don't really like to have trees on my plot. I prefer to just grow regular crops. Oh god, I'm running out of stamina. No. Okay, I'll get back in my shipping bin and grab the herbs and the mushrooms if I have to. Because like I said, we do have hot springs in this game too, but we can't use them until we ring the red bell. No, go away, map. Hold on, I do want to check something. Oh, okay, so it's control to bring up the menu. It's the same similar to Tree of Tranquility. We just have to press it instead of holding it. Okay, unfortunately, this doesn't increase your watering range like it did in Tree of Tranquility. I'm not sure what leveling up means in this game. I wish I knew. Alright, I don't know if I have any leftover mushrooms. Okay, I have a couple. I'll put them back. Because I need every little bit of money. Haha. Okay, the bad news is it's Wednesday, so we can't buy any more crops. Yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna go back to Marimba Farm. Though I don't even know if it'll be in this part, because number one, I'm running low on time. I mean, I can still keep this going for a little bit longer, but it probably won't be enough time to, get to the next day. So then I might have to wait till the next part. Okay, hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. I'll be back. Yeah. Turns out we're going a little bit earlier than I expected, so I'm gonna finish watering these crops, then I'll save and quit. Alright. Alright, I will see you guys later. Bye.